Hey everybody, this is ShareBear0607. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to show you how to curl Addy's hair, or any of the American Girl dolls who have textured hair. So the older Girl of Today dolls and some of the newer Truly Me dolls do have textured hair just like Addy does. So I'm going to show you how to get a ringlet curl with her hair. The first thing you're going to need is an American Girl brush. And you are going to need a water bottle with some water in it. And I like to use these foam rollers. I got these at Target. I think they were like $6 or $7. And I get the one where it has multiple sizes. This one has 4 sizes in it. And I used to just use these only to curl my doll's hair, but then I learned some other methods, which I actually showed you guys in another video, and I'll link that below. But anyhow, so whenever I'm curling Addy's hair, I always use foam rollers. So that's the ones that you're going to want to use. Something that is helpful but not, it's completely optional, is a rat tail comb. And this just helps section off the hair, but depending on if you are comfortable with that or not, you don't have to use it. But sometimes I use this, sometimes I don't. But yeah, so what I usually do is I start from the top and I section off her hair so that let's see, I don't have my doll stand, so I'm not able to really do this with her standing, which is a lot easier. I normally do this sitting at the couch, and yeah. Anyways, so first thing I do is I start at the top and I just take a section of hair like this, and you want to spritz it and just do a brush through just to get any tangles and smooth out any extra hairs or anything like that. And a lot of people, one thing I want to say is a lot of people think that you can't curl the textured hair, but you absolutely can, and it turns out gorgeous. So I thought I would go ahead and show you how to do that, because there doesn't seem to be any tutorials about how to do that, and I have had requests from some of my subscribers to do this, so I thought I would go ahead and show you guys. So I'm going to show how I put in a few of the rollers, and then I'll do a few, and then off camera I'll finish the rest, because that part's boring. But yeah, so okay, so for her hair, for Addy's hair, I either use the smallest or the next smallest, and the largest one I'll go is the medium sized roller. I'll show you all 4 of them so you can see what I'm saying. This one here, so I usually never use this because it creates too loose of a curl and it's not effective, so I don't ever use that one. The largest I'll go is the orange one, and that's usually if I've run out of these 2, then I'll use this. But I tend to use a mixture of these 2, but concentrating the smallest ones up near the top crown part of the head, and then using these ones and sometimes these ones for the lower sections of the hair. So let's go ahead and get this started. Since I already spritzed this part, let's see, I want to make sure I can get this in camera. So first, her hair is extremely long. That's another great thing about Addy that I think people just miss out on because they're scared of, you know, having a doll with textured hair. But her hair is so incredibly long, and it's very soft. It's really, really soft. But anyhow, so first thing I do is I just take it and I put the roller underneath. Let's see, run it underneath like this. You know what? This is gonna be too big. I can tell already. So I'm going to just suction off part of this like that. and then go like this, and then I take this piece like this and kind of wrap it like that, and then just wrap the hair up, all the way up to the crown, like that, to the scalp. Like that. And then I'll go ahead and do this piece here also. Sometimes working from the bottom, like bottom part of the head all the way up, that works too. It's however you feel comfortable doing it. I've done it different ways. I've done it both ways, so either way it works just fine. It's just what is easiest for you. So you just keep running these through her hair, and I'm going to do a few more pieces, and then I'll do the rest off camera, and then I'll show you what it looks like once all of the curlers are in her hair, so you can see kind of how I place them. And you want to try and be as neat as possible when you're rolling the hair up, and that'll create a really nice curl once you take the curlers out. So see here, you kind of have an idea of how it works, and then I'll do the next layer down so you can kind of see. Older Addy dolls, they tend to have bald spots, but that's because if you don't take care of her hair, or if you brush it too harshly, her hair can break. And just it's terrible. If you look on eBay, you'll see 1 or 2 auctions where there's an Addy doll who has like an extremely thin wig, and that's because sometimes they were made that way to begin with, and then they're just mishandled. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of the yellow ones, because this is the lower part of the hair. I'm going to take one of the yellow ones, so it's like not the smallest one, but the next size up. And I'm going to do it the same way as I did with the other ones. But what this is going to do is it's going to create some dimension in the hair, because it's going to have different sized curls. So it'll create more texture. I mean, you know what I'm saying, like more dimension within the hair. So anyhow, so that's kind of how I do it. Obviously this would be all curlers, but so you can see how I do the next size up. So I'm going to go ahead and complete this off camera, and then when I'm all done, I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, so I got all the curlers in. As you can see, you know, it's pretty compacted in there. You can obviously put more curlers in if you want more tight curls. You can definitely do that. The last step is to just spritz. Oops. Just spritz all of the little curlers, cover up the face of the doll, and lightly mist it. You don't have to go as like hardcore as with the spritzing as the pin curls. So if you watch that tutorial, you'll know what I'm talking about. But anyway, so that's what you do with this one, and you let it dry overnight, because since you spritz the hair, so you want to make sure that all of the hair is fully dry before you take them out of the curlers, otherwise the curls won't fully set. So so what you're going to do is you're going to let this sit for a couple hours or overnight. I'm going to let her sit overnight, and I will see you guys again in the morning. Alright everybody, so it's the next day, and all of the curlers are dry. So now I'm going to go ahead and take them out. I went ahead and dressed Addy in her new school outfit before I took them out, so that way I didn't mess up her curls. So when I take the curls out, I take them out from the bottom up because it's just easier that way to do that, and then you don't mess up the curls. So I just slowly unwrap the hair, like I I slowly unravel it first a little bit, and then I start to just undo it. Now, one thing that is not so great about the foam roller curlers, and this happens with any kind of doll hair, is that the hair sticks to them, which is, you know, the point, because the hair needs to stick to it to curl it, you know, to hold the shape and everything. But sometimes the hair can really stick and grab hold of the foam, and then it tangles it and it can mess up the curl. So just when you're taking them out, just make sure you're very careful with it, and take your time, because then you'll have really pretty curls on your Addy doll. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest off camera. I'll be right back. Alright everybody, so I got all the curlers out of her hair, and as you can see, there are tons of curls. You see that there? Tons of curls, and they will relax over time, and you just kind of have to zhuzh the hair, you know, to get it to be where you want it to be. And how I style this is I'll either wrap a long length of ribbon around her head and tie it in a bow, or you know, you could use, if it's a modern doll, put it in a ponytail. I mean, there's so many things you could do with this. It also depends on how you part the hair. And another thing you can do is, with some of Addy's newer outfits, she comes with these cool little clips. So what you could do is you could just take the hair and then you know, put it back with the clip. Sorry if you hear laughing and stuff in the background. That's my son. He's not very happy right now. He's laughing, crying right now, because anyways. So yeah, you could just do that, something like that, or, you know, there's lots of different things you could do. Yeah, there's lots of different things you could do with it, and you just style it like you would with any other doll's hair that has curl to it. So anyways, that is what I do to curl my Addy's hair, and she is so pretty with the curls. Like, she just, I don't know, I just love it. If you are familiar with her stories and you know who Harriet is, that character always has curls in her hair. So that's kind of where I got the idea from, was, you know, I'm gonna just see if how this works, you know. And it works great, and her hair is so pretty, and this hair will hold until, I mean, eventually it'll fall out and, you know, go to like a wave or whatever, but this hairstyle will stay like this for a while. I could probably leave this until Christmas. It is October now. I could probably leave this till Christmas before it'll fall out, or even longer, which is great. So anyways, if you have any questions about my method of how I curl her hair, or anything like that, go ahead and leave them in the comment section, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!